This video is about the cons of living in Orange County.
Yes, what are the cons and what are the rebuttal to the cons? So stay tuned.
I'm Sean Dezahd.
And I'm Courtney Dezahd.
And we've been helping families buy and sell homes in Orange County for over 20 years.
Yes, so if you are thinking about moving to Orange County, don't forget to reach out to us at 714-348-4000.
Or you can email us at info@livingintheoc.com.
And don't forget that this channel is all about everything related to Orange County. Living in Orange County.
Having fun in Orange County.
Eating in Orange County.
Yeah, it's all about Orange County.
So don't forget to subscribe if you have any interest in Orange County, and don't forget to press the bell as well so that you are alerted. You are alerted every time that we upload a video, and we upload new videos every week.
So Orange County has a ton of pros. However, there are about 9 cons that we came up with that actually comes up when you actually do some internet search about Orange County.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, every place that you go has pros and cons, right? I mean, my sister lives in Texas, and she loves living in Texas, but she complains about it. She complains about the cons of Texas all the time, but yet she doesn't want to leave, right? So there's pros and cons to everywhere. It's really a personal choice as to where you want to live. So we're going to give you some of the cons, we're going to be real about it, and we're going to say, you know, what's the rebuttal to these cons, and is it worth it to live here because of those cons?
So number 9 on this list is the elephant in the room here. It's the cost of living in Orange County.
Yeah, and that would also include just the cost of living in California, because we obviously are known for having very high taxes, very high home prices. I mean, you can't get around it. It's expensive living in California.
However, I would, as a rebuttal to this, I will say that, again, if you want to live in one of the best areas in the world, it's going to cost you. And at least in this area, we have a strong economy where the jobs do pay well, where it helps people afford the cost of living here.
Yeah, so I kind of look at it, I do pay a price to live here, but I wouldn't want to live anywhere else, so I just kind of look at the cost of living as the price I pay. I mean, every time I go anywhere else in the world, every time I come back, I just think to myself, oh, I'm so glad that I'm back. I mean,
We're behind the orange curtain once again.
We're behind the orange curtain once again. And then, you know, another rebuttal for the cost of living is that Orange County does have great public schools. So in some of the areas, you know, around the country that are super expensive, you also have to pay for private school on top of that, and you don't have to do that in Orange County. Orange County has excellent schools pretty much wherever you are.
So number 8 on this list is the high rate of HOAs, or homeowners associations, that are like prevalent in Orange County.
Yeah, so some people don't like HOAs because they kind of, you know, get in your business. They tell you
it's a bit restrictive.
Yeah, they tell you, oh, you can't, you know, have that tree or whatever. So some people don't like that. But the good thing is that not everywhere in Orange County has HOAs.
And HOAs honestly aren't all bad either. Like, you know, if you live in a gated community, you're going to have an HOA most likely. And then, of course, they do keep some form of uniformity where it's not, again, doesn't allow things to get too run down. So HOAs do, and also you have like common grounds too. Like, you know, you have like some beautiful like resort like pools actually in some of these HOAs.
Yeah, so the HOA, you do get benefit from it in that, you know, a lot of these HOAs, you have clubs that you can go to, pools, you know, tennis courts, that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's pros and cons to it.
But if HOAs aren't your bag, fortunately in Orange County, that's mostly that's a high rate mostly in South Orange County. In Central and North Orange County, you don't have nearly as many HOAs, especially for single-family homes.
For sure.
Number 7 on this list are there's no downtown or city life.
Yeah, so Orange County definitely has a reputation for being a very sleepy, you know, community where there is no downtown.
But I would say that that's, again, I guess it depends on where you're coming from. You're coming from New York City. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's going to be the case. We're not going to have anything that holds a candle to New York City. However, we do have pockets of actually some bustling, you know, like actually we do have downtown Santa Ana, you know, downtown Disney, or like actually downtown Anaheim. You obviously have some nightlife as well along the coast. And so there's definitely enough stuff going on, again, relatively speaking.
Yeah, so you can find nightlife if you want it, but it's not Manhattan nightlife.
Yeah, no, that's
so,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So number 6 on this list, and it kind of piggybacks on the HOA component, is that it's, you know, Orange County has this reputation of being too master planned.
Yeah, so some people, I actually know someone, he used to live in Tokyo and he came to Orange County and he was just shocked by how master planned it was, and for him it wasn't, you know, his cup of tea. But luckily, not everywhere. He was being shown Irvine, which is,
Master plan. I mean, that is the epitome of master plan.
yeah, that is the epitome of being master planned.
I think it pretty much started in Irvine, at least in mass. Yeah.
So luckily, Irvine is its own city, and some people just love Irvine. Other people, it's not for them. But luckily, there are other pockets of Orange County where it's not master planned at all. In fact,
Actually, a majority, I would say, is not master
yeah,
planned.
a majority is not. And it's very cute. It's very the growth is very, very organic. So so Orange County has a reputation for being master planned, but it's not like that everywhere.
So number 5 on this list are the natural disasters that afflict Orange County.
So obviously California is known for having wildfires, known for having earthquakes, and known for having mudslides. And obviously anywhere you live, no matter where you live in the world, you're gonna have the possibility of a natural disaster. This is just part of being on planet Earth.
Yes, and unfortunately we don't, again, the rate of these things, again, the wildfires, they're obviously the real thing. However, we're fortunate enough where a lot of, at least in Orange County, the wildfires are mostly in kind of more, not in the densely packed areas, right? So it's actually more sparsely populated areas, and for it to actually in mass affect people that live in Orange County, it'd have to go through so much actual building improvement area that it's just not realistic that's going to happen. This could be too big of an imminent threat.
Yeah, so I mean, we don't really worry about wildfires.
And earthquakes, I mean, unless it's a 4+ on the Richter scale, I'm not even getting up out of bed. I mean, it's, you're so used to these earthquakes, and yes, obviously earthquakes can be terrible, but it's so rare that anything huge happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's just your odds anywhere
exactly.
of having a natural disaster. It's the same here, so.
Yeah. So number 4 on this list is that Orange County and Southern California in general has this reputation of having no seasons.
Yes, and it's not just a reputation. It doesn't have seasons. If someone is from, say, I have a very good friend, she's from Salt Lake City, and she complains about that there's no seasons. She misses the snow. She misses,
I like to visit the snow. I don't want to be shoveling snow.
Yeah, so it's a personal choice, but I personally, and
I love perpetual spring and fall. I mean, that works for me. And that's why we pay the money that we do, is to live in this Mediterranean climate. They should really call it the Southern California climate, really.
Yeah.
Because I think our weather is actually better than the Mediterranean climate.
It is. We have the best weather in the world, and coming with that is that you don't have any seasons. But I will take that any day. I can't tell you, 90% of the time you walk outside and you just look outside and you look up at the sky and you think, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful right now. I am so grateful that I live in this weather. So
number 3 on this list is traffic.
Yes, and that goes to all of Southern California. Traffic sucks. We can't deny it.
And it's there. There's no getting around it. However, when I say there's no getting around it, there are ways to somewhat mitigate that issue.
Yeah, so Orange County, even though traffic sucks here, it actually is better in Orange County than its neighbors, which is San Diego and Los Angeles and Riverside. Because we're newer and we're more master planned, we have bigger thoroughfares. Our freeways are bigger. We have
just lots of options too.
Yeah, we have lots of options.
There's a lot of ways to get from point A to point B in Orange County, where you don't have to go through just one freeway. When we lived in Carlsbad, I would head north to South Coast Metro, and then Courtney would head south to Mira Mesa, and that distance was double for me than her. And basically, we would make the same time. It would take the same amount of time for me to get to Santa Ana as it would take for her to get to her office.
Yeah, and we were starting in Carlsbad, which is in San Diego County, and he would come all the way up to Orange County, and I would travel half the distance, but it would take the same amount of time.
Yeah, and piggybacking on that, number 2 on this list is that there's no public transportation.
Yes, and that is a con. I mean, if you are from the East Coast, especially if you're from New York, and you are used to public transportation, there's no public transportation.
Not realistic. And you have the Metrolink and we have buses, but really, Orange County and Southern California were built for cars, and until the self-driving cars come to fruition, that's just that's just part of it. Just realistically need a car to get around here.
Yeah, not realistically, you do.
Well, unless with this whole new economy where we're the virtual economy we're in. maybe you don't need to go in your car as as much, but yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, there's no public transportation.
Number one on this list is the high gas prices in Orange County.
And not just Orange County, but all of California.
Yeah, because we have, the way we refine things and all that stuff, our gas prices are pretty much like $1 a gallon higher than anywhere else in the country.
Well, it's all along the coast. So the West Coast is pretty much the same. We have very high gas prices. But the rebuttal to that is...
It doesn't matter. Like you're going to drive a Tesla anywhere, an electric vehicle. So
yes.
And electricity is like half the price of gas. So it's not even an issue.
Yeah. Well, and
I mean, it's not. I mean, it is an issue. However, electric cars are coming. I mean, they're coming very quickly, and that's again in Orange County. You'll see a lot of Teslas out there.
Not just Teslas, but all sorts of electric vehicles. So
sure.
the EV movement is here to stay in Orange County. So that's kind of the rebuttal to our high gas prices.
So that's it. That's our list of cons. Hopefully, this gives you some insight into what Orange County has to offer from the negative side. But again, to us, I mean, the pros far outweigh the cons.
Yeah, I mean, I'm grateful every day that I live in Orange County. It's a great place to live. It's a great place to raise a family. It's a great place to work. And if you are thinking about moving to Orange County, don't forget to reach out to us at 714-348-4000.
Or you can email us at info@livingintheoc.com.